Hi friends, I had somebody ask me to do a video on Candida. So Candida, as we know, is an infection, and it's a very persistent infection, and it can often go undiagnosed. A lot of people are completely unaware that they actually have it. They feel that it's just random things popping up in their body, and sometimes they can't figure out what it is. So a lot of times what causes Candida is excessive antibiotic use. So a lot of people who have teeth problems that get repeated strep throat, things like that, that repeated type antibiotic use can oftentimes, cause the Candida fungal infection. If you have a high diet in carbohydrates, that can also do it. Drinking too much alcohol, particularly the beer and the wine, because the amount of yeast in those. Long-term birth control use can also play a part in causing a Candida infection. Chronic stress and other various lifestyle factors can disrupt your microbiome in your body, so which can cause the Candida fungus. Candida actually lives in your body, but normally in a small amount, and it's good bacteria that actually keeps it at bay. So again, with that antibiotic use, if you're not taking probiotics and so forth, that bad Candida population can actually take over and go wild. So it's not that our body can't fight it off all the time, it normally does. So if you end up having the Candida take over and start growing and multiplying, some of the things that you can experience are digestive issues, because you have an imbalance in your gut. It can cause cramps and gas, nausea, diarrhea, constipation, just a multitude of things. Chronic fatigue can also, excuse me, can be a result of Candida. It limits the absorption of very important nutrients by the body, so therefore you may experience chronic fatigue. A lot of people see reoccurring yeast infections, and that's just not female area yeast infections. That's where moisture can collect. A lot of people, women, would have them under their breast, their armpits, the bottom of their legs. If you're overweight and retaining a lot of fluid, it can settle in those weaker points of the body. Then there's also oral Candida, which is also known as oral thrush. And once you actually see that you're having an abnormality, you need to treat that as soon as possible, because it can actually go down into the esophagus and affect other parts of your body. And it does have a tendency to spread if it's untreated. So some of the other symptoms that you may see if you have Candida may be brain fog, mood swings, like I said, gut health, skin issues like eczema and psoriasis, could also be rashes and hives, sugar cravings, because your gut health's out of whack. Some people have painful urination, soreness and redness in the mouth. They may also have a sore throat, stomach pain, like I mentioned earlier, constipation. Maybe you get a white coating on your tongue, which is, associated with the thrush. So you can see Candida in a lot of different ways and forms. So a lot of times it's best to address that issue first before going on to, process of elimination if you're having, constipation or diarrhea. So a tincture or herbs that have been known to assist or have effects in removing Candida from your body. The first one that you could look at based upon your research that you do on your medical history, how it would interact with it, any medications you're on, talking to your doctor, your herbalist, or your health advisor. The first one would be Oregon grapefruit. It has berberine and a lot of, it's antifungal, and it's been known to actually help with fungi and yeast infections. Golden seal also has berberine and has been shown to have a good effect on bacteria, fungi, and yeast infections also, along with echinacea. Echinacea also is good at fighting fungal infections. Grapeseed also has a lot of benefits and is shown to be able to fight fungi and yeast infections. Clove is also very good at fighting, it has antifungal properties, so it's really good in fighting Candida. Ginger and ginseng are two other really good herbs that are good in fighting Candida, yeast infections, and have a history of doing so. So if you were to use a tincture, you would want to do 5 milliliters diluted in water twice a day. But start off in a slow mode, start with one and build yourself up. And just like when you're doing a parasite cleanse, you would want to use a binder. I would use activated charcoal on this, and you would want to take about 1 teaspoon a day. And the reason why you want to take a binder is as you're killing off these fungi, they die and they can release toxins and gases in your body. So the binder is actually going to capture them and it's going to move it out your body. If you would not be interested in taking activated charcoal, there are other binders out there. They're sold. I don't have an actual referral for one or a suggestion. I've only used activated charcoal. But for a quick fix, what do you have in your kitchen? What may you have in your kitchen? Coconut oil. Coconut oil has, oh shoot, what do they call that? It has medium chain fatty acids in it, and it has capricolic acid, I believe it is, capricolic acid. And it kills them immediately. Now, if you can't handle the coconut, the thick coconut, you could always melt it down, add it to food, add it to a healthy food, cook with it, start consuming it that way. There is MCT oil, which is made from coconut oil, and it's pulling out all of those capricolic acids. It's not as high as coconut oil, but it is in there. Years ago, I used to add coconut oil to my coffee, so that would be a way to be able to consume it, but it's in your kitchen and it'll kill that fungi quick. If you have any questions, friends, let me know. Like, share, and follow, and stay healthy, friends.